what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is Phuket Alex, and we're currently at Lagoon, and we're gonna have some rain and enjoy some rain, of course, together. So let's get going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have ya. Hello, Madano. Good to see you, bro. And Hajat. One moment. Hey, Madano, thank you so much for the fantastic start with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the support as we're ready to dive into the rain and check out the marina. Let's do it. Or boat lagoon, per se. We will be walking to a marina, which is Royal Phuket Marina. So let's start our journey together. Good to have everybody here. I saw you coming in, bro, and I said, hey, we're ready to go. Good to have you as well, Hajat. I heard and I saw your message from last time that you had to go to work or have a tough day at work. So I hope you got a chance to relax. And now it's a good time, of course, to enjoy the marina. Hello, Juanita. Good to have you. I know I always say good to see you, bro, to Madano, but definitely, you know, it's for sure and true, because once I see you, I know the journey is ready to begin. So thank you so much for starting us off with the wonderful support. Let's check out this wonderful logo here to prove that we are actually in Phuket, Thailand, Boat Lagoon. Now, the last time I checked, it was around 8:30 to 9-ish. And a rainy day, as rain forecasted all over the island on a Saturday morning. So welcome everyone to Boat Lagoon. And yes, we will make our way to Royal Phuket Marina as well, so plenty of yachts to check out. And of course the seaside scenery. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night overseas. Of course, my homie's back home in Toronto, Canada. Enjoying your Friday night. I think it's raining everywhere, isn't it? As the weathers and seasons change worldwide, I believe. And I would say same here, as you can see rainy season's in full swing. And what better way to enjoy it at this beautiful docks here. And definitely awesome support. I was in a rush to get out of the house, so if I look a little bit, what's the word, roughed up, that'll be the reason. I just wanted to come out here, give us a beautiful view, of course, and get us started on the rain walk. And as Juanita says, awesome support. I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank, of course, Juanita and Madano as well for being my first mod since the beginning. And it's always good to have both of you here with me, as I know once I see you guys, the journey is ready to begin. So let's do this. Thank you so much to both of you. And of course, that extends to all my mods as well, who's always doing a great job here. But of course, a special shout out to Madano and Juanita, as they are always with me whenever they can, of course, on their busy schedules, to join me on my walks and my journey, and I always appreciate them. And there's other people walking with me. And of course, we'll grab a coffee somewhere, perhaps back in Royal Phuket Marina, but at a different place this time. Let's see. And today I think I'm ready for battle, as you guys can see. I'm more of a very hulky, but in the way, of course. Not very agile, but hey, strong umbrella for the occasion. Because the last one I had, when it rained a little bit harder, I felt like it was gonna collapse on me, yeah? Ooh, this is a good angle for a nice view. And sawadee krap to everybody locally in Thailand. Of course, also probably enjoying the rain if you're local Phuket. But if not, hey, good morning to everybody. Hope you're having a sunny day, but rainy days aren't so bad on the island. I always say this type of rain is still romantic. Not too bad. I'm here out here for a walk. It's not exactly monsoon yet. But of course, storm alerts all over the island to let everyone know that it's somewhere around the storms. And thank you so much. Of course, I need to give a super shout out as one moment and for the special occasion. Just let me get my chats and everything ready. And I think this would be the view to do it, despite my rugged looks today. Hey Madano, not just awesome support, but first time hitting our the goal that YouTube told me to check out and set, and that was it. Thank you so much for helping the channel and the chat and the walk today hit our super chat goal. So thank you Madano. A special shout out to you. Cheers, bro. Whoa, I look more than a little rugged this morning. But thank you very much, bro. As I had a suggestion from YouTube to try it out, and hey, I was being a bit ambitious with one. But thank you so much for helping me hit the target, Madano. I appreciate it. Slight detour here, just checking out this area. Take a glimpse and then we can circle back here, of course. I just caught my attention here, this view. And I hope me and Sign would, well, not hope, Sign's definitely really eager, so we should maybe 95-98% get a stream up later on this evening for us. I'm not sure what time though. Hopefully we hit the right time for my usual OG audience, but we'll try our best to accommodate. Definitely today is probably the only time the weekend Sign could spare some time after work, of course, to do some live streams with everyone and whatnot. So let's see. She might join mine, either or. It'll be good. It's always good to have her on the weekends. Oh, and I think when I was checking my phone there, I think Henry at Toronto Tech in Transit is live streaming at the same time. So hello to Henry. And of course, well, this is a good time to stream, so many people should be out. So cheers to him, as great minds think alike. And here we are. So for my local viewers in Thailand, if you want to check out some scenes and amazing walks, and of course Friday night over there right now in Toronto, go over and to Toronto Tech in Transit, Henry's channel, as I think we're living or streaming live. Sorry, living. Living the life, streaming live at the same time. So I mean, nowadays you can enjoy a couple of walks at the same time, yeah? Don't be so stubborn. But if you really can't, then you can choose one or the other. It's all good. As we provide some rainy vibes here. And I think Toronto is still a little bit dry, perhaps misty. But I think they had some rain recently as well in Canada, Toronto. Let's take a peek here as we reach the edge of this area. It was great to hit that super chat goal, of course, as I never tried it. I was wondering, hey, maybe it's something that we can do. Interactive, interesting, and of course, very great for the community and for the channel. And definitely inspiring for myself. And to hit it so soon, right off the mark, I'm walking with more excitement as I didn't have any coffee yet, so we'll get to enjoy some of that a little bit later, as I mentioned. So right now is motoring me is pure adrenaline. And of course, everyone's company here. We'll take a glimpse before we loop over to the front as we head our way to Royal Phuket Marina after. Yeah, Modano, definitely a good time. Rainy days for, I think I'm gonna go for a hot one this time, as I wanted a hot one on my last live stream. And then I ordered a cold one and I was shivering the whole time. Like, hey, could have made it more comfortable for myself. So hopefully I remember this time. And sometimes, you know, we're so busy in the motions of life, we just do our usual routines, yeah. Forgot to take care of myself a little bit, even staying warm. So early cheers to Modano for the warm cup of coffee, as I probably need to warm up a bit. I'm dressed for the occasion though. I'm still good, no worries. Let's check out some beautiful yachts and tour boats. And of course, beautiful docks here. This might be a nice setup to have a drink, as this is part of the pool bar we visited in the front. We're at the side view of it. We came here before, the Soho Pool Club. Hey, Peter Bradfield, what's going on? And Peter says Metro Atlanta is going to get storms this next week. Hey, Peter Bradfield, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Boat Lagoon, and thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate you, and I guess you're gonna share some stormy, rainy weathers together with me. Hey, but you're not alone. Let's go through it together, yeah? Let's continue the walk. Thank you so much for the support, Peter. Hey, maybe next time I'll be brave enough to set the super chat goal to 2. But hey, I'm happy right now. Thank you, both of you, so much for the support, Modano and Peter. I'll probably loop back from here, so let's enjoy the view a bit. And I'll shush for a little while as we can enjoy the rain a little bit, the ambience. There's some fellow travelers walking with me. They seem to have a boat journey ahead of them. Hello, Vivian. Good to see you again. As we said hello a few times, but third is a charm. Glad to have you join us on this beautiful rain walk at Boat Lagoon, as we never walk alone, so let's walk together. I was just telling Peter that as he endures the storms in Metro Atlanta, that he won't be alone, as we're here right now getting some drizzles. Hope you're having a great evening, Vivian. It caught my attention earlier, so why not look at it again, yeah? That's romantic. And she rides the bike in the rain. The Soho bar is actually closed right now. Might be quite early. We came here a few times a bit later. They were open for coffee time. Not today. I was gonna cut through the back route, but let's go back to the boats. I mean, Vivian just arrived. I think we should check out more of the scenic route. And of course, allow her to enjoy some yachts as well. Not a bad view. Vivian says, I'm having a busy one. I've been all over the YouTube company, watching everyone. It has been fun. That's amazing. That's great. And hopefully I can add a bit more to that fun. As of course it's nearing the sleeping time. Night hours, evening hours, of course, where you are. Let's continue that fun vibe a little bit more, yeah? Hello, Billy. Welcome to the live stream. We're at Boat Lagoon. One of your favorite places, I know. We might not head to the ice rink arena today, as it is pretty cool and raining. But we are here at the beautiful Boat Lagoon on a rainy day. And we'll be heading towards Royal Phuket Marina, and then we'll grab a cup of coffee, I think. A warm one today. Sorry about that. Much needed cup of coffee indeed, apparently. But once again, welcome Billy to the live stream. Yeah, trying to maintain those steps. As I should look at it, I think apparently there's a tracker on my iPhone that's installed already. I should check how many steps are in. Thanks for the reminder, Billy. I don't think I'm doing too bad as a walktuber. And let's enjoy, of course, the beautiful docks together. Hello, Flick Hunter. Good to see ya. We're here having a rainy walk, but very suiting, I guess. It's rainy season, right? In Phuket Boat Lagoon today. Good to have you join us, Flick Hunter. Hope you're having a good evening. And let's enjoy some of this walk together. We are gonna go towards Royal Phuket Marina, I mentioned just a bit ago. As I'm longing for that cup of coffee. Could grab it here, but a little bit too early, I think, for the start of the walk. It's coffee club here. It's a good cup of coffee. We had one there before, I think, in town. But let's look at this yacht that's blocking our view. A dry joke I like to repeat. And a quick cheers to Madano again and Peter Bradfield, but also Madano for helping us reach the super chat goal as I was testing it out today. Much inspiration to start out the day. Yeah, the water is green. Thanks for pointing that out. I guess when it rains, there's all sorts of reactions, algae and whatnot. Beautiful color shade though. Looks great on camera. As a guy that loves taking some videos. Another great song, the year Peter graduated high school. Gemini Dream by the Moody Blues. All right, thank you, Peter. Another one to check out. Beautiful boat lagoon. And here's the coffee club I was mentioning above. Yes, you get to enjoy a cup of coffee right in front of the yachts. So it's definitely a... Well, I think we've done that many times. I guess this one is docked right here. It's a bit different. Good vibes, yeah. Right in front of the boat here. But I could argue once again they're blocking my view. Whoa, very slippery. I'm alright. I don't think I'm wearing the right shoes. I'm in my runners that are not very good for rain, but I think it saved me on that one. Shouldn't complain. Ooh, that's a nice view. It's forecasted at 28 degrees, and I would say, yeah, it's about that. It's about right now. Well, maybe my rain jacket is adding a bit of heat. But it's breezy and cool here. I guess 28 would be breezy and cool to me anyways. As often I say, plus 30 is when you really feel it, of course with the sun as well. So that's the great thing about these rainy walks. It's romantic. It's cool, refreshing. And I think, as many know Phuket for its sunny beach vibes, this is very authentic of what Phuket represents, because it rains quite a bit here. Okay, let's carry on, everybody, ladies and gents. And thank you everyone for being here with me, enjoying the light rain, I would say. In Phuket standards, and hope you're enjoying this so far. Of course, it's always great to have everybody. As I mentioned, we have a great crowd, so let's keep going, and I'll get off the road first. Let's go search for a cup of coffee. Whoop, as I stepped right into the huge puddle. Well, it wouldn't be a rain walk if you don't get your feet wet, I guess. Yeah, I've been here for so long, I still love the tropical plantations here. There's that puddle I was talking about, if the camera didn't do it justice. The truck definitely reflected a little bit of how deep it was. You know, it'd be cool if YouTube got the copyright thing resolved. You know, I can just pull up that song that Peter just mentioned. By the Moody Blues. The band sounds really cool to me already. Once again, I'm kind of relying on the Streamlabs chat today. So if I missed your chat, I apologize. It doesn't really allow me to scroll up and down and check for things. So just give me a shout again, if anything, and I'll be sure to reply. There's a lot of huge puddles there. I'm just gonna come up. Park Plaza. We're a bit too early for that, I think. Like this tree here right in front of me. You only see that at Amazon Cafe, yeah? The island vibes, I call it, overall. Yeah, Flick Hunter, that's why. Yeah, I guess Twitch is cool that way. And of course they gained their popularity due to that. Well, one big contributions, I think. As many of us would like to enjoy some music, yeah, if I can provide it as well. Different tunes might, perhaps not the whole walk, but add some different vibes throughout the walk. It's alright. The important thing is we have each other. So let's keep on moving forward and just enjoy this. I guess the ambience would do. We'll take a small detour in the plaza. I don't think anything's open yet, but I can sort things out and gather myself a bit before we take a little bit more nature walk towards Royal Phuket Marina before we grab a cup of coffee. Yeah, heavy ASMR. Hope it's giving the rain and the type of rainstorms here a little bit of justice, and authenticness. As of course, Phuket Island has its own style of rain and storms. Not too bad right now. Very enjoyable. When the storms really hit, it gets extremely windy, I tell you. That's the bad part. Hey, it's very lively in the plaza today. As I'm just gonna hop in here for a little bit and check on the chats. Hey, this cafe's open. I haven't seen it open last time or the few times we passed by. There's a bank here as well. It's not much upstairs. I think a restaurant and then I think a extra education school upstairs, like for children. Kumon. Hey, they have pizza as well. Cool. Maybe one day. Too early for a rest right now. Just gonna check the chats. Okay, and we're looking good. Just one moment and we'll get going. Let's continue. Looking good. Network's looking well as well. Another indication I need some coffee. I think I mentioned that a few times. Usually I start my stream with a cup. But that was nice. I hope everybody enjoyed the docks there. We will see more yachts, no worries. But it's definitely a unique view over at Royal Phuket Marina. And a very beautiful, unique view here as well at Boat Lagoon. So, different sceneries. The entry is there where that boat statue is, or whatever it is. So we'll cut through here a bit to avoid the front road. There's no walk path, so small detour, I guess. It might or might not work out. We'll find out together. Actually, this house itself is worthy of a glimpse as we pass by the front, but here's the back. A little bit traditional Thai design and structures. Wooden house. Hey, thank you, Vivian. Let's go over to the wooden house as we're here. I think that's a good backdrop for a sincere thank you. And cheers, Vivian. Thank you so much for the coffee support, the $5 super chat. And actually, Sign has a special thank you for you, but I'm going to leave that for her and not spoil her, steal her thunder. But thank you so much for the support, Vivian. Hope you're enjoying your evening and enjoying the walk. Thank you. All right, let's pick up my feet and get that coffee. I can taste it now already. And thank you so much, everybody, for the support. And today I'm much more prepared. I apologize for the last one, as I wanted to brave through the storm and head towards the temple, and I just didn't want to break my equipment, of course. Sometimes better safe than sorry. Today I'm well prepared, as I'm more confident with this beautiful umbrella. And I think it's doing good to provide us a heavy, perhaps, ASMR experience, as Flick Hunter mentioned earlier. I'm gonna go home as well and check the audio. With all jokes aside, if it's a bit too much, I'm still looking to upgrade that audio and get a better mic for myself, as I didn't enjoy the DJI Mic 2. It's not bad, it just doesn't work well with the iPhone 16 or my streaming app per se. But yeah, I look to improve audio. That's the first things first. And also the audio for my bike, I'm looking actually for a motorbike helmet now. Wow, it's loud here. Yeah, no worries, Peter. You drop in and out, but do let us know when you come in. But as I always mention, lurking is definitely allowed, and falling asleep also. I always say it's one of the services we provide here to win fall asleep to raindrops and beautiful yachts and seaside, and even the beach walk, yeah. And of course, for those of you locally, you wouldn't be out here, usually not in the rain anyway, so hope you're enjoying this as well, as I will do the walking for you. My pleasure to do so. So let's keep marching forward. I'm just gonna take the safer route, if that. So we get to look at some older buildings here. Much history in that one, I would say. And we're near the Royal Phuket Marina and Lagoon. Okay, let's head this way now. Whoa. Make sure my umbrella doesn't get anybody. Yeah, Vivian, listening to the rain does help sleep, and I'm glad you and Madano are both enjoying this, as I try to not get splashed and get myself across this. Okay. No worries, we'll be getting away from the car noises very soon and back to the nice rainy vibes. That's the thing about living on an island. Yeah, the reality of it is it's quite dense like that, and changes happen quite quickly in terms of you take a left turn and you're at a very expensive area, and then you come back out, there's no walk pass. And outside looks quite different as well, as the island's still in development, of course, and many places are still developing, so it'll all add up and everything will be developed one day. Yeah, big puddles here, Flick Hunter. I'm glad Juanita is also enjoying this alongside everyone else, I hope. Oh my god, very cool dude, asking if I need a ride in. And just showing you, despite looking a bit scary if you're walking alone in the rain, of course, you're surrounded by friendly people. As if I was stranded, he would have just offered me a ride in. And I think today's first hello is lovely to see, as I'm gonna get out of the way of this truck, of course. Hey, but what a guy, eh? He doesn't even know who I am, offering me a ride in. And you can expect that around this part of town. And of course, usually in Phuket, Thailand, I always say it just depends on timing and where you go. I hope everybody enjoyed that interaction. I always love those. Let's get back to the ASMR. As I say that, another gentleman offering me a ride in. Oh wow. Certainly wet and a bit chilly out here today compared to usual. It's very heartwarming. I'll pick up my footsteps and hopefully we'll get there sooner, as this stretch is just scenic. But it's part of the walk, of course. And hello Yoshi, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you, as we're trying to avoid traffic. No walk paths here, but on a beautiful rainy day, Saturday morning that is, walking towards Royal Phuket Marina right now. Good to have you here, Yoshi from Yoshiland. And Vivian says, especially on the umbrella, the sound reminds me of when I was little and we camped in the tent and it would rain. Yeah, I have that vibe too. As I guess in Toronto, even in the past, I don't often walk in the rain. So my best memory is also when I went camping as well. It was a long time ago, but yeah. Love to camp around Ontario during my younger years and do some fishing. Yeah, Yoshi. Well, to everyone's liking, right? And of course, in Toronto, there's more options indoors. There's a little bit less than that here, and the few that are available are not very streamer friendly as last time I went, but I will attempt again. But also, I think half the season here is rainy season, as it rains quite a bit during the low season, especially here, I would say. So rain walk it is. I like it, it's all good. As I remember playing in the rain quite a bit as a kid. But as you grow up, you get all specific, I would say, about things. So this definitely brings back a lot of memories when I used to jump in puddles and stuff. As my feet definitely jumped in the puddle earlier, whether I like it or not. And sometimes you have to have those interactions, yeah? Just a splash on my foot by the puddle. It brought me about 30 years back in time to a moment. And I always love little special small moments, so I would say that was a great journey and re-experience. If that's a word, let's keep going. Let me just let these nice drivers pass by first. And of course, locally, it's not really a custom to walk in the rain as well. So I'm very happy to do the walking for everybody that wants to see the rain a little bit, enjoy the vibes, of course. I don't want to be out here, right? I get it, it's all good. Hello to Thailand and hello world. And of course, thank you Phuket for this wonderful day and wonderful weather. So I can take everybody out to enjoy some of the natural scenic vibes here the island offers. And the traffic as well, wow. I tell you this Marina is busy. Don't need too much talking without saying anything. All I need is someone who makes me wanna sing. Take me to your heart, take me to your soul. Give me your hand before I move. Show me what love is, haven't got a clue. Show me that wonders can be true. They say nothing lasts forever. We're only here today. Love is now or never. Take me far away. Oops, that's a bit longer than usual. My bad. Perhaps I just didn't want you to fall asleep too soon before we reach for that cup of coffee, yeah? I might have completely messed up the lyrics on that one, but hey, I like the song. It's all good. It may be a copyright strike on that one. Or perhaps I was so off tune that YouTube didn't notice. Let's get off the road. Okay, I can see the marina right in front of us. And yes, I'm still here. Then I guess that would be the ASMR session of this episode. We'll just let them pass first, yeah? Here we are, 1, 2. And the gentleman with the happy kid. And a friendly hello. 3 is a charm. Here we go. Very random, but when I said charms, it reminded me of breakfast cereal I used to have as a kid, the Lucky Charms. Used to love the commercial as well. Anyways. We'll get to the marina and then I'll check on my settings and chats and whatnot, make sure everything is in order. And then of course we'll get that cup of coffee going. As we pass by the Royal Tennis Club right in the front, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Royal Phuket Marina. Hopefully the stream is doing well and no buffering. And we're able to enjoy most of that. All right. Okay. Thank you, Madano. I appreciate you, bro. And of course, everybody continue to enjoy this. I'll be out in the rain a little bit first. and then we'll head to a cafe. Let's get the scenic view for everybody first, and then I'll satisfy my own temptations, yeah? And no worries to Canadian Vasily, whether you're watching on the replay or lurking, we still remember your Starbucks request. The Starbucks stand will definitely honor that for you, as we look for a good timing to head back to Central, where there's a beautiful Starbucks. As we passed by Dusha, one of the options, the last time I was freezing. I'm glad Vivian and Flick is enjoying this as we pass by Isola a bit. Might be heavier rain ambience now. Another option as well, I think we might opt for something new today. If that shop's open up front, then we can grab a cup of coffee there. Right here. Trusty Isola is here, always in service. As they wave hello. Hey, they're so nice, maybe I might go there. Very persuasive. Let's check out the view, enough of me. Oh yeah. I'd say this spot is more fun, upbeat compared to more of a lifestyle vibe down by Boat Lagoon. I always like showing the direction, as I often get lost, whether metaphorically or on my journeys. We might have a cup of coffee here, I think. Maybe not here, but behind us. One moment, I'll get us settled down first, and then I'll sort things up. Yeah, I think we're good. We can chill here. Everybody just sit back and relax, as I'm just gonna sort out what I'm gonna do first and check on a few things. Thank you for your patience. There's some music in the background, but I don't think it's too bad. Okay, I'm just gonna settle down first and unpack myself, I would say. Yeah, I'm dressed for the occasion today. So, get a cup of coffee here, I think. Okay, coffee sorted out as we got a nice view of the sky there. And I'll be joining everybody shortly, just waiting for the coffee now. I'm just setting up the table so it's more convenient for the angles. Just give me a moment here, guys. Oh, okay. Here we are. Hey everybody, just here grabbing a cup of coffee, changing the scene up a little bit as we went to the other coffee shops already. So I'm just here changing the location, the scenic vibes, and a new place to check out. Of course, a new view in front of us as well. So I'm just waiting on my coffee here as I fumble around my umbrella. Hope everybody's enjoying the walk and having a great night or having a great one. And you fell asleep. Hello on the replay, it's all good. I do look a little bit rugged today. As I said, I was in a rush to get out the door, so my bad on that. Usually I'm slightly more clean shaven, but yeah. And a happy weekend to everybody, of course. Enjoy that weekend. Thank you. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to Vivian for the support and the coffee. And of course, cheers to everybody that supported me as this coffee came in a different style cup, but hey, it's what's inside that counts, I think. Cheers to that. Check it out. I might need another cup, but it looks good so far. Thanks, Modano. Thank you everyone for empowering the walk, empowering me, of course, as I probably slurred a few times and been on my words more than a few. So let's have a cup of coffee. Cheers to everybody. Oh yeah, proper coffee, nice beans. Smells great. Let's check out the view some more first. I'm gonna shut down the coffee. Cheers, Juanita, thank you. So did you guys catch that Camaro? And if you did, yeah, that was someone I know making an appearance, grabbing me the cup of coffee. I think we got everything here now at the channel. Camaros, special guests, members meetup. I think it's the smell of rain, or perhaps just the vibes and the atmosphere the ocean provides. Having a cup of coffee here feels great. This is like almost the best cup of coffee I ever had. Feeling wise anyways, it's nice. Some people are making their way to their tours. Hope everybody's having a good one. And thank you so much for the coffee. I'm making my way through it. Pretty quickly, I guess. Yeah, did you guys catch the Camaro? Actually, me and Sign are very excited about, of course, the topic of late moving and relocating. We looked at a few more places, and we're still indecisive, but like I mentioned, we do have a few that's more favorable than others. So. But excited because it's got to happen soon, because I think we got to move within, I don't know, 20 days or so, something like that, yeah. we got that happening. It's been busy as we still want to explore our options a little bit. We haven't given down payment as you would have to do yet. But yeah, that'll be great. Like, I'll get to position myself better for the walks and all, and I think it's a good start, as I think the family needs to, in a new place, feel refreshed a little bit, and I guess that's the advantages of renting now. As when we own the house, we can just go, yeah. Interesting decor here. Let me show you guys. Gonna finish up my coffee, and then of course we'll get going and check out Phuket Marina a little bit more and enjoy the rain a little bit more, of course. Thank you, Vivian. I'm down to my last few zips, so we're good to go. Don't mind me, just sit back and relax, everyone. Of course, enjoy Phuket. And I'm the guy that just adds a little bit of a dissonance to that. Alright, I still need to get geared up, but here's a final cheers to everybody in front of this cup. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. There'll be Vivian that says for a cup of coffee. Thank you. And let's get going. Get suited up, of course. Mostly the rain jackets for my equipment. I think the umbrella would do for myself. I don't want to risk it. A lot of my cameras are still not waterproof or water resistant as much. Thanks, Blake. Alright, I'm all set, guys. Thank you so much for the support once again. Let's keep walking, keep going. The umbrella works, it's just bonehead me. Despite it's raining, you can see plenty of people still booking boat tours. It's just what vibe you're into, yeah? Yeah, Vivian, they actually come in all sorts of colors. I went for the more subtle one, white. But of course, I'm open to getting more brighter colors as well, as it makes me stand out in the road a little bit more, I think. But white will do for now. But assorted colors, and of course being quite colorful is the vibes here on the island. And it suits the tropical vibes, I think, even during these rainy days. Why not add a bit more color to brighten things up? Let me get out of their way as my giant umbrella might overwhelm the family a little bit. Yeah, the colors cheer me up quite a bit. Isn't that life? Yeah, sometimes it is what you make of it. When you can anyway, so a splash of color for the lovely rain. And of course, many dashes of warmness from everybody with me. Makes this a lovely, positive day, despite the gloomy weather forecast. Here's all these yachts in our way again. Sheesh. I often say, why not be happy when we can, yeah? When the day or fate offer us the opportunity to smile or laugh a little bit more, I'm gonna take it. Hello, First Last. Good to see you. We just had a cup of coffee. Perhaps a little bit late for that, but definitely not late to enjoy some rainy vibes and, of course, the beautiful yachts here at Royal Phuket Marina. And, of course, if you're interested, you definitely could check out on replay later, as we had a lovely walk down by Boat Lagoon earlier in the rain. So let's continue this lovely rainy walk, as I just mentioned, a very positive and warm one. Positive and warm one. Here we have it. So welcome once again, First Last. And here's the condo units I often point out. There are many on the area we were just at, but I guess these units on the left here are slightly larger, and I think they might be even single units, some of them. If you're into condos, it's on the right. And of course, this is higher quality and more expensive living right on the marina, but I would still say affordable to some of us overseas. As of course, cost of living overall in Thailand is very affordable. Even Phuket, the most expensive city in Thailand, I would say, but the quality is what makes it okay for the extra price and cost. Thanks, First Last, no worries. You can do that later. Let's enjoy this together first, yeah? And you can probably watch the replay last. Me and my dry jokes. Well, affordable to some in Phuket, if that's what you mean. But in terms of overall population, then it's quite expensive. But if you're local, meaning you've been here, then you should be still all right. Because a lot of locals, despite some of them not being completely super wealthy, some of you might not know this, locals have land. Many Thai people have land. Perhaps some of them even in their hometowns. And they may not make a lot of money or be super wealthy, but they own their own home. And there's always a home to go to. And like I mentioned, many locals in Phuket, whether they're making a killing or not today, but I'm sure family and whatnot over time has left them property. So many Thai people do own property and have their own homes. That's what makes up for it, I think, in Phuket, in my opinion anyways, without pretending to be an expert. Just my own experiences. But of course, you count everybody, the overall population, then a lot of quite expensive for local Thais. Phuket would be a little bit more expensive. But of course, there are different areas as well. Areas that cost very efficient still and okay living for cheaper. So you still can find your way here, of course, if you don't have as much, but of course you won't get the same comforts, obviously. As I blab away, hello Jazz. Thank you for coming in and saving my butt. Also, hello Aubrey, good to have you both. And glad that I'm here to bring you more memories back, Aubrey, as yeah, you stayed here 6 years ago. I remember you telling me that on one of the walks. So welcome Aubrey, and also welcome Jazz. As we will perhaps get some of the same scenes, but we will be walking around the docks here a little bit more. Don't worry everybody, just enjoy some of the rainy vibes, whether you're falling asleep or just waking up locally. Welcome to Phuket Walk. Hello Thailand and hello world. We had a lovely walk earlier already and a cup of coffee, of course. And the walk was at Boat Lagoon, and now we're just extending that at Royal Phuket Marina. Yeah, that does happen, Vivian. Especially with tourism developing so fast. It is one of the negatives, of course, when it occurs, when certain places are developed, and pricing is, of course, inflating with that development. But as things are, it's a full circle, right? You do tend to make more money here if you do work in Phuket. And the payment of jobs offering, of course, whether you're running a business, you do get more rewards here. Now, you will have more competition due to its tourism lovely destination, but having said that, it is more pricey. You do make more here as well. So in the end, it just depends on you, yeah? Still an opportunity for everyone to give it a go. Let's check out the courtyard a bit. We'll circle back and then we'll check out the docks again. But good conversation, Vivian. I always enjoy chatting with you. And of course, me and Vivian go way back. Way back as in for the channel anyways. As the channel, since we began and since it existed, I guess I met Vivian over at the JS community. And as I mentioned perhaps a few times, Vivian has always been so kind and welcoming. Of course, being someone new in a community, you need someone to say that friendly hello and feel like you're part of it. Whether if everybody likes me or not, that's all right, because I am from Toronto, and it was a great way for Johnny, of course, to introduce me back to Toronto. No shame being a Torontonian. Definitely proud. So thank you, so kind of you, Vivian, since the very beginning. I always rush in so fast here. It's actually quite lovely here. I would say Instagram worthy if you, of course, find the right angles, but how hard is it when you have a backdrop like that? Click Hunter. Here I am getting all emotional, everyone. I think it's the rainy weather. But definitely sincere. Oh, you're too kind, Vivian. You're too kind. I try anyways. I mean, I guess everyone has a negative side every now and then, but I do strive, like I said, to be more like me mum than my dad. Regrettably for myself anyways, my dad wasn't always there for me, as my mom always was, as much as she can anyways, and then some. Actually, she's still with me, in my belief, teaching me every day on some of the stuff she already said. So touchy emo moments indeed the rain can bring. But thank you, Vivian, you're too kind. Yes, I do enjoy the rain, actually. I actually loved playing in the rain when I was a kid, and then you grow up and you mind all the particulars and you don't have a good reason to go out in the rain, yeah? And sometimes, you know, it might get you sick, so on and so forth. But I remember when I first came to the island, and of course I was here for the whole year, so rainy season was often. I would go out for walks in the rain and feel quite romantic, reconnect with nature and myself a little bit. And today a little bit different as I connect with you guys. And of course the channel and everyone here is the reason why I'm out here. and I enjoy it. I'm loving this. As I get to revisit some places in completely different vibes. You often see me go quiet too, as I'm just enjoying it myself. Zoning out maybe, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Vivian. I have a similar approach, but I guess I was younger then. And I didn't have any guidance, as I endure a little bit of emotional pain younger at the age of 19. Of course, most of you know the story. My mom passed away when I was 19. So what I did there then was, and I guess I still do okay with that, is it was harder for me to turn things positive at the time. I guess I was just a teenager, couldn't really see the light. It's easier today, but at the time I kind of did my best to turn pain to motivate me, as sometimes I can't sleep, then, especially at nights, then I got a night shift job to kind of accommodate and stay alive. It's just all about adapting and changing, yeah, I figured. And of course, many things over time, but what I'm trying to say is I guess I utilized pain a little bit in the past to get myself going, and thank you for the, of course, more advanced advice, as I should utilize positiveness instead. But it was harder then. Of course, I can become positive more easily, especially when I'm with you guys. I'm serious. Like on these walks, I'm quite joyous and happy and upbeat, actually. And it's natural. Very for real, very me. As you can imagine, 20 years or so ago, I didn't feel comfortable telling anybody, as I thought to myself, you know, those things weren't something to share, and who really want to be your friend if you're all sad and just being depressed all the time. So I often hide those and mask myself from my friends and hide those emotions. Of course, the close ones know, but you know what I mean. But today, yeah, I'm able to utilize more positiveness, of course, than just holding it all in. Of course, I mentioned before, it's difficult to ask help, especially when you need it. But thank you, everyone, making everything a lot easier, not just for me, for Sign as well. As you know, we're fighting for our dream. It kind of started out as an adventure as the cafe went down, as COVID took many businesses down, and we were trying to decide if I had to leave. Perhaps we had to maybe even immigrate and get signed to go to Canada with me, whatnot. I don't know, what crazy plans. Of course, we just love staying on the island. We have beautiful life here together, and we're used to it. So this channel offers us a great opportunity to add a little more to extend that stay, the dream, I always call it. Let me catch up on the chat, as I might miss something. Yeah, first class. Well, you have to work in the rain, it's different. I wouldn't call this working. I'm just walking with everybody, no work at all. I'm having a great time. Oh, thank you for being with me, of course, first class, and everyone. I hope so, Vivian, and thank you for the reassurance. I hope it does get a bit easier. Perhaps we just get a bit tougher as we get older. Either way, I'll take it. And I trust your wisdom, and of course, advice from you is worth trusting. I'll take it to heart. Well, today it's easier because Sign is here with me, and I realize that. And I'm not going to lie, to make everything all fairy tale, we argue quite a bit over the years. Like I said a few times, as a younger couple. But we had a good life. We just have argument over stupid little things, yeah. As younger couples often do. And we're both very young at heart. But definitely we have learned quite a bit and matured overnight as a couple, I would say, and ready for new challenges. So like Vivian says, of course, quite negative what happened, impactful in my life and Sign's life anyways, as we're a very small family of just 2 humans and 2 kitties. But the positive it brings is it brought us to a next level, relationship, love-wise. Yeah, first-last communication is definitely important. Well, sometimes I step on my foot a little bit as I say communication is key, and communication is sometimes overrated as it gets lost in translation. But I guess what I'm trying to say is communication and understanding. A combination of both, yeah. Might be key. Just my opinion anyways. Vivian says, my daughter and her hubby never argue. I told her, how can you live without an argument? You never get to make up. Yeah, you're missing out. Maybe they should have little smaller, mild debates and have a chance to enjoy the makeup process. Yeah, Peter, I definitely understand. Yeah, and we could relate, of course. And I can understand as well. Well, we can look at it in a different perspective, like I said. I'm sure your father loved you, but if I lost my father at the age of 8, I would have not found out that he wasn't so great. So I guess we treasure the positives, yeah? I guess what I said wasn't very inspiring, but what I'm trying to say is at least I guess you got to spend some very good years and good times with your mom as well at 54, as my mom left at 45. So, I mean, it's not a comparison or anything, but we'll try to look at the positives. And I definitely enjoy the times I had with my mom and my loved ones, my grandma as well, as I think she's the next dearest to me. As when my mom was at work and my dad was doing whatever he was doing, my grandma raised me when I was 1 to 8. And then I lost her and never got to see her again. So I can relate to you as well, Peter. As I mentioned before, we don't walk alone here. We walk together and turn some of those pains into positives. And if I'm not getting too annoying yet, my saying might be good for a time like this. As I mentioned, in our human experience, we only die once. So we definitely should, and is living every day. So we should enjoy most of every day that we get to experience, yeah? And that drives me quite a bit to come out. As you know, if I stay home, that's just me and myself and I, and perhaps my cat Sing now. As today I got to come out with everybody and enjoy this beautiful rain walk. I set out to check out Boat Lagoon with everybody. And of course with the intentions to come here to Royal Phuket Marina and enjoy this romantic rainy vibes and warm up my moods, as I was quite sappy in the morning. So thank you everyone for joining me today on this wonderful heartwarming adventure, I would say. I hope you guys enjoyed all the chatters we had, as I definitely enjoyed it, and I feel really positive now and warm and ready to continue my day. Me and Sign do plan more live streams today, and I think, like I mentioned, we're on a 95% rate this evening. So stay tuned for those of you waking up overseas, and of course, later on in the evening locally. One moment, everybody. And as Aubrey is letting me know, I love the rain. I was a paramedic for 32 years. Wow, amazing. And yeah, hoorays to you. As we know, being a paramedic is not an easy task. I would love what you're doing now, and Thailand is my happy place. Yeah, this place is definitely making me happier. Despite the rain, let's go into a drier place. Well, Vivian, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. So no worries. As you may wake up to one of our streams, or maybe Sign stream, me or Sign, one or the other. But Sign is definitely very motivated to do a live stream for you and everyone. As like I said, I'll leave the talking to her. One moment, please, as I prepare ourselves for a lovely sign off. Or at least not a one that's all over the place sometimes. My banners hasn't been working lately, and I look to improve that and fix that. So just one moment as I look at some of my stats here. So thank you so much to Madano, of course, for helping me right away on the start of the walk to meet our super chat goals. And of course, continuing that with Peter. And I hope you enjoy some of the rainy vibes with us together, as I know you're enduring some storms yourself down by Metro Atlanta. And of course, thank you so much to Vivian for a cup of coffee, as I definitely enjoy that cup. Maybe perhaps the cup holding it wasn't fancy, but hey, it's what's inside that counts, right? And it did the trick, and I loved it. So thank you so much for all the support. Hello Trojan, welcome to the live stream. As we're gonna stay a sign off. Thank you so much to my supporters, of course, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you to all my members. Of course, all of you mean so much to the channel, as I think that is the way to grow with my members, as I know you guys will be there for me going forward. So I will continue to improve the quality of our streams and of course my content, and get the better members videos, as I'm still working on the main one. Don't worry. It's on my mind all the time, as I've been mentioning it every day. So I'll be signing off now. So thank you so much, my subscribers, viewers, and of course members, and all my mods and supporters today. So do stay for the outro music, as my outro gives a very important thank you and shout out to my members. And I'll be working to improve it a bit. Of course, get my banner working, but also perhaps getting some of the images and wording more clear. But sorry for blabbing too much. Please do enjoy the music and take your time to say your farewells, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming along with me on this beautiful rainy walk on this Saturday morning. As I started out the day, it's quite lonely, as you can imagine. Sign is going off to work and I have to come out into the rain. But of course, I knew things were going to change and take a turn for the positive, as of course this little bit cool rainy walk turned quite warm with all your support and everyone coming along and enjoying this walk together. Thank you so much, everyone, for what appears to be a very warm and heartfelt walk for myself, and I hope you felt the same and enjoyed it as well. I'll see everybody soon enough. Until next time, we're off. Take care.